This is Renee again from the Let's Get Real channel. I hope I don't say nothing that's going to get me banned from the channel. Anyways, I already had a couple of times where they erased what I was saying. I actually blocked my videos, but it was my opinion. I guess my opinion was wrong. But anyways, here is the Eugene homeless shelter. It's called the Eugene Mission. Now, I went on an undercover mission once in my life where I had left home and became a hobo. Not that I needed to. I just wanted to see what it was like to go to a very liberal city and see how the homeless people lived. And I lived in this place here, this shelter. I went in there, told them I had no place to stay, and I lived there. Okay? And let me tell you, the people in Eugene are extremely bleeding heart liberals who will give you their shirt off their back, okay? And don't give a shit if you turn around and go smoke crack. Don't give a shit if you turn around and go smoke meth. Don't give a shit if you turn around and go drink your ass off in the park. I mean, that's great, you know, it's a very Christian thing to do, but you know what? Let me tell you the truth about what's going on in these shelters. People are enabled to be lazy asses. They are enabled to be drug addicts. Here you got this lady talking about, she's a volunteer talking about, oh my God, the guys are just doing great. Everybody's a happy little family. You know, no. The sad thing about it, the heartbreaking thing about it, is that people are enabled to be drug addicts because I met them with my own, I saw them with my own eyes. I met them, I spoke to them. They use these shelter systems as a way to take a break from their addictions, and they go right back out there and start becoming drug addicts, resuming in their drinking, resuming in their drug addiction. And Eugene's a perfect place to do that if that's what you want to do. If you want to live on the streets, be a drug addict, hey, the cops ain't going to arrest you. You know, no one's going to harass you. It's real easy to get food stamps there because I did it. It's really easy to get food stamps there. They'll give it to you for a year like they're handing out candy. I know this guy personally, Tony Davis. You know, he's been there for, I don't know, since he was a young man. You know, here's the front entrance where all the hobos go in. And this guy right here, I don't know, but he's, you know, talking about how, you know, they're working to rehabilitate people to get them out there to become productive members of society. Well, let me just say this right here. The people that live in these shelters, okay, are not interested. I'd say 99.9% of them are not interested in becoming productive members of society. They're not interested in getting jobs. I've never seen any of these guys applying for jobs, the people that I was in there with. They are just in these shelter systems because they feed you good. They give you clothes. They give you a place to live, to shower, when you want to take a break from being a drug addict on the street. And Eugene has an immense population of liberal drug addicts out there in the street doing drugs just right in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Pissing wherever they want to piss. The streets downtown smell like piss. It's like a miniature Seattle. And the sad thing about it is that these are the kind of people that are out there rioting. These are the kind of people that are out there, fuck the police. Okay? These people who have all the time in the world to go start shit. Because I met a lot of these people, and that's what their attitude is. You know what their attitude is? Their attitude is they should be able to do whatever the hell they want and not be harassed by anybody, let alone the police. I've talked to millions of them, and they all said, you know, we believe that shelter and food and healthcare should all be free, okay? And if you need anything else beyond that, then you have to work for it. Now, how is that possible? How can you, like, shelter everybody for free? How can you feed everybody for free? How can you provide health care for everybody for free? Someone's got to pay that cost somewhere. Taxes, somehow. That has to be paid. These people don't care. They want it free. They demand it. They demand to be able to live their lives any way they want and not be harassed by anyone. Okay? That's their attitude in Eugene. And that's the people that I spoke to. That's what they thought. You know? There are bums that are passed out in front of people's houses. I'm not talking about on their property, but on the sidewalk. sitting under a tree drinking beer, doing drugs, and the homeowners don't even call the cops in Eugene because it's useless, because the cops won't come, because they're on public property, they're on a public sidewalk, and the cops don't give a shit anymore about people. I don't think they ever did. They don't give a shit about people doing drugs and, drinking on the sidewalk. There's just too many people doing it. There's just not enough jail space. It's truly a disgusting scene. It's a sad scene. Okay? If you're a liberal person and you don't mind this kind of stuff, hey, more power to you, but I wouldn't want to live there, because you got liberal people out there actually feeding these people, actually clothing these people, throwing them picnics, throwing them barbecues on weekends, instead of saying, hey, you need to find help for your drug addiction, you need to get off these streets, you need to quit urinating and defecating wherever the hell you want. It's disgusting, people. Liberal attitudes, okay, have to change in this country, because all it is destroying this country. It's making people a bunch of lazy pieces of shit. I've seen it with my own eyes. I lived with these people. I saw nothing positive for the future of these people. Nothing positive at all. This is my opinion, okay? I hope I don't offend anybody, but I really think that these people need something better in their lives than living in shelters and then turning around and going back out and sleeping on the street, sleeping in tents, doing drugs, making life miserable for other people in Eugene who don't do those things. Because I wouldn't want to look at it. And that's why I got the hell out of there. Peace, everybody, and be real. Research shit before you talk about it.